Okay, so today I'm gonna talk about how to do the multiplying vertical expression. So for this case is 5 times square root of 5 times this expression square root of 5 plus square root of 15. So we're gonna follow the distribution property, and for this case we have what? 5 square root of 5 times square root of 5 and 5 square root of 5 times positive square root of 15. So we have 5 times square root of 5 times square root of 5. Okay, and then plus 5 times square root of 5 times square root of 15. Okay, so we can simplify it. Here's a square root. Square root of 5 times square root of 5 gonna be 5 times square root of 5. Okay. Square root of 5 times square root of 5, we can write down square root 5 times 5. And for this case, we have square root of 5 times square root of 15. That means we can write down as 5 times 15. Square root 5 times 15. Okay? And now, for the first term, we can write down as 5 square, right? 2 5 times together, gonna be 5 square. For the second term, we need to be careful because 15 can be written down as 5 times 3 or 3 times 5, right? Okay, then square root of 5 square for this term gonna be 5 times square absolute value, and for the 5 times 5 here is 5 square times 3. Okay, and again here absolute value is 5, right? 5 times 5 is 25, and we can move this 5 square out, and the left one gonna be square root of 3. So we can continue to simplify it. 5 times 5, 25. That's it. Now let's take a look at another one. So square root of 10, subtract square root of 8 times square root of 10 plus square root of 8. We're gonna follow the same strategy. We're gonna use the distribution. So square root of 10 times square root of 10 square root of 8, 10 times square root of 8. And then here is negative square root of 8 times square root of 10, negative square root of 8 times square root of 8. Okay, so let's take a look. Square root 10 times square root of 10, square root of 10 times square root of 8. Okay, and again for the second term, negative square root of 8, we use a bracket or parenthesis times square root of 10. Okay, and this guy, negative square root of 8 times, here's square root of 8. Okay, so for the first term we have what? Yes, 10 times 10, basically is 10 square, right? Square root 10 times 10 gonna be 10 square. For the second term gonna be 10 times 8. For the third term gonna be 8 times 10, and for the last term gonna be 8 times 8 is square. Okay, now we can see for this case, this term and this term should be the same. So that means we cancel out. And square root of 10 squared gonna be 10. And for this term will be absolute value 8. Here is absolute value 10. Okay, so now we can simplify. 10 minus 8 equals 2. Okay, that's it.